Hello and welcome or welcome back to my channel. It's been a while since I just sat down and talked to you guys, and so this is much overdue. I just need to talk and explain what's been going on in my life and why I've been so absent for the last month or so, or maybe 2 months, I don't know. My content has been way more sporadic lately, so we're just going to talk about that today a little bit, tell you what's going on in my life, some exciting things that are happening in my life. And yeah, I'm excited to just talk for a long time. Hopefully I can remember everything that I want to talk about. So first of all, the main reason why I haven't filmed and edited and posted as much is because it has just been a super busy time of year. I feel like I have so much to do all the time, and also as a result of that I haven't been able to read as much because I've just been so busy and doing things. Reading a book used to take me 2 to 3 days because I just had so much time to read, but lately it is taking me like over a week to finish one book, and I love the busyness, but I do really miss reading, and I'm afraid to get into a reading slump without reading so much. But I've read some good books lately, and I still am trying to read at least a little bit every day, even if it is a busy day, so that's not too bad of a problem. But my channel is mostly book content related, so without reading there is less content for me to film, because that is kind of what this channel revolves around, is my reading schedule. I actually visited my family a little while ago and I stayed with them for a week, and I do that very often. If you're familiar with me and my channel very much, I stay with my family very often because they live kind of farther away from me, an hour and a half, so it's really not that bad. But I'm used to seeing my family all the time, and now it is way different, and we usually only really get to visit them once a month. And so whenever I do visit them, I like to try to stay for that extended period of time so I can spend as much time with them as I can. I feel like just one weekend isn't enough, or just one day isn't enough, and I just need as much time with them as I can. And so that is why I will stay there for like a week at a time, just in case you were curious about that and wondering. So the last time that I stayed with my family, it was a very good visit. It was my sister Zariah's birthday, and so we got to celebrate her birthday. We got to stay at a hotel one night and like go swimming. It was so much fun. While I was there that week, my sister Sierra, she likes reading like me. Like, we like to do a lot of things together, but she was pretty busy that week with work. She was pretty busy, so I was actually hoping to do nothing book related. Actually, I was planning on doing a video where I watched this certain video for my old YouTube channel with me and my sisters, because it was a sister tag video. I saw a little bit of it and I thought it was really funny, and it would be fun to react to it and recreate it as well. And there's still a chance that I could do that in the future. Seeing my family probably will be more sporadic lately, but I don't want to get ahead of myself with that part. I was planning on doing that video. We didn't end up getting to do it because of just busy schedules, and it just never worked out that way. And so that was pretty upsetting for me, because that was going to be two videos that I could post, and I was planning on just doing it every other week video schedule, posting every other week. Now I'm not sure if I can even do that, if that will be too much for me, but I do want to try to once again come up with video ideas, because I feel like I have really slacked on it and just become lazy and like not even thought of anything to do because I just didn't want to, kind of that kind of deal. And so I do want to at least like try to come up with content. So actually that same night, me and my siblings did end up reacting to that video along with a lot of our old YouTube videos. We used to have a YouTube channel, me and my siblings, like 6 years ago, 6 or 7 or 5, I don't know exactly the timeline, and me and my siblings would just film random things. Like, I think we did like a vlog and a challenge each week, so we try to do both of those things. And so that night we just watched a bunch of those videos. We were dying laughing, and I wish I would have just like put the camera on and recorded us. The only reason why I didn't is because I was in my pajamas, and I don't know why I was feeling so insecure about that. I regret that I feel so insecure about that now, because I don't really think it matters, and I think it would have been a funny video, because we were laughing so hard, and it was just so fun. And I love doing those reaction videos too, and I think you guys do too, because I do end up getting more views on those videos, I feel like. So I do regret not doing that, but at the same time, it is okay. We can do those things later on. Hopefully I can do that with my other siblings who maybe aren't as busy and who are interested in wanting to be on my YouTube channel. I don't want to force anyone to be on my YouTube channel if they don't want to. But anyway, that was really fun and I really enjoyed that. And it made me wish that I would have just went ahead and filmed us so that I could have had that to post maybe. But anyway, it doesn't matter. It's already too late for that. So another big thing is, I don't know how much I'm allowed to share on this topic. I'm sure I can share as much as I want to, but I'm just still not sure. And yeah, it's all so new, so I don't know. But anyway, me and my husband do have an opportunity type thing that is coming up that, well, I guess I should say potential opportunity, because it is not set in stone yet and we don't know if it actually will work out the way we think it will. But we have been kind of candidating at a church. My husband is a preacher, and I've talked about this a little bit before, but we were planning to go to Canada and become missionaries there, but it just didn't work out that way, and God changed our plan and all of that, and a new door is seeming to be opening, I should say. And so we've been praying about this opportunity. We've been visiting this church and seeing what God is going to do with it, and it's been super exciting, super fun. I'm just so excited about it and like praying that it works out. If it doesn't, obviously, I mean, it would be disappointing if it doesn't work out, but we want God's will ultimately. But the church is a little distance away. It's like an hour, so not very far, but it's usually just the weekends type thing. But we are going to start maybe going Wednesdays as well. Really this Wednesday and Sunday, and then after that I think we're going to try to figure out if we can have a decision by then. But I don't know, I'll keep you guys updated on that for sure, because it is super exciting. Even if that potential opportunity doesn't work out, we still plan on moving at the end of our lease, which is at the end of May. We do plan on moving no matter what, so I'm excited for that. Like, hopefully I can get some good moving content, decluttering my house and like things like that. I'm really excited for. So I might try to like make a little series on that, and I kind of want to start now. May is next month, and I feel like it's going to go by so fast, and so I need to start now, I feel like, just so that we're prepared and ready. So that's really exciting. Moving in general is really exciting. I love our apartment, and it's nice. There are things about it that I do not like. We have had a lot of problems at the end of last year that have really determined and made us not want to stay here any longer. And then also, we were just looking to have a bigger place. This apartment has 1 bedroom. I was hoping to have 2 bedrooms. That way my siblings can stay with me more often. Maybe I can like start building some kind of library, or just things like that, craft room. I have a lot of hobbies and I just have a lot of stuff, and I think just having it all put in a different room would be nice. But the place that we might be staying in, if this opportunity that I've been talking about happens, is actually a smaller place than bigger. But hey, if that's God's will, then I'm okay with that, and I can live with that, and it won't be permanent. And it's not too much smaller than the place we have now. So I mean, it'll be okay. I guess now is as good a time as any to talk about my Bible study. It's kind of like up and down with my Bible times. I used to be so good at doing my Bible time every morning, and it was like non-negotiable. I did it, I enjoyed it, but I'll go through seasons where it's just really hard for me to, and I like to blame it on like busyness or whatever, but that has nothing to do with it. The issue is just priorities. I need to get back into just doing it consistently, but I don't know. I've been also struggling with what I want to do, because at the beginning of the year, I thought I wanted to do a read through the Bible with me, like a 1-year plan. I did it for my birthday, and it was like the best plan ever. I enjoyed it so much. I learned so much, and I was really into my Bible at that point in my life, so I figured if I did that again, it would be the same situation. But it wasn't. I actually really struggled to read it this time, and it kind of is overwhelming because it's so many chapters a day, and I feel like I'm not getting as much out of it as I could because I'm not digging deep, because I really just don't have that desire. So I've been praying for that and about that, because as a child of God, you should have a desire to be in God's word. That is how God talks to us, and prayer is how we talk to him. So as a child of God, you should want that relationship with him to be growing. And if you don't, that means that something is wrong. And so I've been praying about that and trying to figure out what's going on, if there's something in my life that is holding me back, things like that. And I feel like, yeah, there is. And I've been taking a step back from this channel. I've been taking a step back from reading as much. And it has really helped with my relationship with God. I think that books in general were becoming an idol to me. And I was definitely reading way more books than my actual Bible, which is not how it should be. I think reading books is fine. That's actually great, is reading books. But it should never take place of reading the Bible. And there's so many good books out there that help you with your Bible that I have been actually having a desire to read again because I used to not. So I'm trying to read my Bible consistently again. I think I'm going to go through Ephesians. I went through Galatians a while back and I loved it. And I think I was planning on going to Ephesians next. And I kind of like started it but never really jumped into it as deep. So I think that's where I'm going to go. My mom has a little YouTube channel. I'll link it in the description. And she has been going through the book of Acts apparently, verse by verse. So I also want to do that alongside with my Bible time. I think that would be good. She's really good at studying her Bible and she gets so much out of it that I just don't know. It's amazing. So reading that along with, or like watching that along with my Bible time will help me to just get a little bit more Bible each day. And then also I want to always be reading a Christian help book, Christian nonfiction book. I'm not really sure what those books are called, but I always want to be reading those at the same time. And I'm not going to like set a goal of how many or anything. I'm just going to be reading them, trying to read a little bit each day and until I finish it. Right now I'm reading The Screwtape Letters by C.S. Lewis. And after that I plan on reading, I think, Love and Respect. But there's a chance that it could change because I am a mood reader and I like reading all things. But I do want to get more into the Bible time stuff. And so you'll probably might see a few videos of that in the future, me trying to figure out my Bible time. I don't know if I missed anything. I feel like I've been talking for a while, but at the same time I didn't get anywhere. So I hope that video helped you out or something. I don't know. I just felt like you need an explanation on why I have been so distant lately. I've still tried to post, but it has been inconsistent and just random. Sometimes I'll film like really good videos, but then I won't ever get to editing it, so it's posted way later than I wanted it to. That's what happened with that Hunger Games video that I just posted. I read the Hunger Games at the beginning of March, and that video didn't get posted until just a few weeks ago. That'll probably happen a lot in the future where I will get content filmed and then I just have to edit it and post it, and that'll happen when it happens. Oh, I did want to show you my book blanket that I made. I've been working on 2 different book blankets, a 2024 one and a 2025 one, and I have a whole video on that. I have a few videos actually where I talk about it, and I'll try to specifically name those videos, but there's one main one that I talk about crocheting book blankets, and so you can check that out if you want to know more information about what that is and how to do that. I have been working on one for 2024 and it is a rose blanket. So I didn't know how to do granny squares, so I just did it in rows. And when I made it, I think I used a baby blanket pattern, and I don't know why I didn't think to add more stitches. I think I like checked and I was like, this seems good enough. It wasn't. It was way too small. And so I actually ended up doing a half and a half of blankets. I don't know how to explain it any better than that. So I hope I make sense. So I actually made 2 separate book blankets for half of the year, I suppose. And then I actually stitched them together with pink yarn and made a little border as well with the pink yarn. So the way that I stitched these 2 together, I actually did it incorrectly. I wanted to stitch them together onto this side so that this side would be the front, and I didn't do that. So this side has like a little, like a ridge on it, and this is the side that it's like a seam that's like supposed to be. But if you look closely, like you'll see all of the little ends that I want to cut anyway or weave in or whatever, and it just doesn't look the best. Like it doesn't look as good as the other side. On the other side it has this ridge that I also don't care for much. But instead of redoing it, because I thought I was going to do that at first, I actually don't think I'm going to redo it. I am going to like leave in all the ends and stuff and see what happens and cut off all the ends and stuff. But to me, this kind of looks like a book because this looks like the binding. So it almost kind of looks like a book where you can like open it. So I think I am going to keep it this way. Gives me less work, and it kind of does look like maybe a book to me. I don't know. So anyway, this is it. I'm going to stand up so you can get a little bit of a better look. Just remember that it's technically not all the way finished, but this is what it looks like for now. So let me step back a little bit. Hopefully you can see it. I feel like this didn't really help anything. You need to be farther back. And also the lighting is so bad. I'm so sorry about that. It's as tall as me. Like, this isn't on my feet, so it's like up to my mouth. It's pretty much as tall as me. And it's really comfy. Oh! I'm knocking things down. Oops. Okay, anyway. It's really comfy. It fits me well. It would not have been able to do this with it the way it was before. So yeah, that's it. It's really comfortable. The different yarn weights make it very heavy. But it's very comfortable. I've been using this on the couch more recently, more often, I don't know. And I actually really like it. So, yes, I would recommend making a book blanket. I think it's so cool to have just, I don't know. I just think it's so cool. Okay, so I really don't know what else I need to share with you. I think I pretty much talked about everything that I wanted to say. I just felt like you guys needed an update on what has been going on and why my posting has been so inconsistent and so sporadic. I want to become more consistent on this channel again. The reason why I stopped actually was it was getting a little bit stressful for me to film, edit, and upload all in the same week. And then I realized I don't have to do that. I'm making my own schedule, and so I don't have to stress myself out by forcing content if I don't have anything that I think is worthy to share. So I am going to only film whenever I think I have something to share and something that I think is actually entertaining and good content, instead of just posting just to post. And so yeah, that means that I probably won't post as often, but I am going to try to once again start filming things and thinking of content to share with you guys, because I miss talking to the camera, I miss YouTube, and I do want to share my life on YouTube. I think that's so fun, and I love editing. I think it's fun, so I don't want it to be stressful, but I still want to do it. So I need to find that balance. I don't want to completely let it go, but I also don't want to be stressed out trying to stick to a consistent schedule when I get to make my own schedule, so I can do whatever I want with this YouTube channel. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Like this video if you enjoyed it, and make sure you subscribe to me. I am really excited about upcoming content. Like I said, there will be some moving content hopefully soon, and before moving, decluttering and packing things. I'm so excited to do that, and I think it'll be a lot of fun. So if that interests you, subscribe to my channel. Maybe I will try to continue to update you on my journey of trying to get back on track with my relationship with God. Yeah, just some exciting things coming up. So stay tuned, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.